Welcome to Reviews, Theories, and Bacon, a channel dedicated to reviewing and theorizing about movies, games, music, travel, and everything pop culture. I wanted to pop on today to briefly discuss some of the movies that I'm excited to see for the remainder of 2023. I'll include trailers to these movies in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. If the movie does not have a trailer, I will link the movie's IMDb page. But without further delay, let's get to the movies. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, releasing May 5th, starring Chris Pratt, coming off the huge success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, and Karen Gillan, just to name a few. In this third volume, it's a post-Thanos world where we see the Guardians protecting the galaxy from the likes of Adam Warlock and the High Evolutionary, taking place sometime after the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which, by the way, check that out on Disney+. It's much better than the Star Wars holiday special, and even opens and ends with my absolute favorite Irish Christmas song, Fairy Tale of New York. Speaking of songs, the soundtrack for this movie is once again stellar, which includes Creep by Radiohead. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, Gamora's back, but not the pre-snap Gamora. It's Gamora from a different timeline. Gamora who never joined the Guardians of the Galaxy and who never fell in love with Peter Quill. Hey, it's the multiverse. The MCU can make up anything with time and space inconsistencies and point to the multiverse as a logical explanation. Works for me. What does not work for me is that this film had a limited preview release last week that is causing YouTube to be inundated with reviews and spoilers. The rest of us who have yet to see it now have to dodge the spoilers for several days. You might be able to dodge a wrench and therefore a ball, but can you dodge the spoilers? The next movie I'm excited about is The Machine, releasing May 26th, starring Burt the Machine Kreischer and Mark Hamill. Yes, you heard that right, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. In a comedy bit about how, in college, he joined the Russian mafia and robbed a train full of passengers, Burt lives his life 20 years after this event, where even his own estranged father, played by Hamill, does not believe the myth to be true. Despite his attempts to reassure his father of the truth, Burt and his father are kidnapped by a mobster who happens to be a family member of one of the robbed passengers. In what can only be described as a myth turned to real life, Burt must take on the machine persona once again to save him and his father. The next movie I'm excited about is The Flash, releasing June 16th, starring Ezra Miller, Ben Affleck, Michael Shannon, and the OG Batman himself, Michael Keaton, in a movie situated around Barry Allen and his choice to save his mom from certain death. Barry, as the Flash, tries to rewrite history. Unfortunately, rewriting history comes with consequences, and Barry soon realizes that he cannot have it all. Now, in a world where superheroes no longer exist, the Flash must team up with Batman to save the world from utter destruction. But wait, this Batman, Bruce Wayne, it's not the same as his Batman and Bruce Wayne. Strange things are afoot. So for this movie, while I'm really excited to see Michael Keaton reprise his role as Batman, I do have some reservation. One, Ezra Miller continuing to play Barry Allen in The Flash. I think that in a world of multiverses, DC had an opportunity to tie in the TV series and replace Miller with Grant Gustin, who plays Barry in The Flash in the CW series. Any question about how this happened can easily be explained by the multiverse. I mean, look at Spider-Man. My next reservation is that DC already did the Flashpoint paradox, so why call this The Flash? For those unfamiliar with the Flashpoint paradox, it is a cartoon where Barry Allen tries to save his mom from certain death. Sound familiar? In the Flashpoint paradox, Bruce Wayne is killed as a child, and Thomas and Martha Wayne survive. Thomas becomes Batman. Oh, and that no-kill policy? Yeah, that's gone. Oh, and Martha, she becomes the Joker. I must say, the Flashpoint Paradox is worth watching. My next movie I'm excited about is The Equalizer 3, releasing September 1st, starring Denzel Washington and Dakota Fanning. The methodical, time-setting government assassin, the Equalizer, returns in this third installment. The Equalizer brings his own style of balancing justice and vengeance to protect his friends from crime bosses. He tries to warn the crime bosses that they have mere seconds to correct their ways, setting his watch to the exact second that he will bring them to their makers, and therefore justice. Dakota Fanning reunites with Denzel Washington after they both starred in Man on Fire. I'm extremely excited to see them in this movie together. Kind of a different twist, but going to my next film, Saw 10, releasing October 27th, just in time for Halloween, starring Tobin Bell and Shawnee Smith. It's the 10th installment, including the spin-off movie Spiral, and Jigsaw and Amanda return. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. How is this movie starring Tobin Bell? Jigsaw's dead, right? Well, in fairness, he was killed in Saw 3, and he was pretty much in all the other sequels except for Spiral. Seems like without Tobin Bell, there is no Saw. I know the legacy can go on. We'll see. Regardless, I must say I'm extremely excited to see this franchise come back to Tobin Bell reprising the Jigsaw role, and hope that we can get back to an annual Halloween release of more Jigsaw films. Some may feel the series is played out, totally a valid critique, but this is an annual tradition for my brother, David, and our father, as well as myself, to watch every year. So bring on the horror nostalgia. Oh, and yes, there will be blood. On a very much lighter note, the final movie, Wonka, releasing December 15th, starring Timothy Chalamet, Hugh Grant, Keegan-Michael Key, who also starred in Super Mario Brothers movie, and Rowan Atkinson. Yes, that's right, Mr. Bean himself. This film is a prequel to its predecessors, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and to a lesser extent, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, all based on Roald Dahl's book. Here, the film will take us on the journey of how Willy Wonka met the Oompa Loompas. Feels like Willy Wonka starring Johnny Depp may have only touched upon Wonka's meeting of the Oompa Loompas. I'm interested in seeing how 2 minutes of film can be stretched to a full-length feature film. Well, that's my list. Did I miss any movies that you're excited to see in 2023? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion of upcoming movies, please like and subscribe so you can keep up with new videos being uploaded. We've got more content coming your way. Also, we've started a blog where we've already posted a couple of reviews. Go check out our blog, link in the description below. This is Daniel. Thank you for reviewing and theorizing with me. Please join us next time because bacon makes life better. Thank you.